All right, let's head to Oregon now. The state's Teacher Licensing Board says it is temporarily dropping the college degree requirement for substitute teacher. This move coming in response to the state's teacher shortage. NewsNation correspondent Michael Shore is live. Michael, this is a pretty interesting move, we have to say, by the board here.
Yeah, Nicole, good afternoon to you. It just shows how dire the situation is, right? We can deal with people in restaurants who are not as qualified serving our food, dealing with cashiers who may not be the cashiers that they were. But when it comes to our schools, we want to make sure that the teachers are qualified. Oregon says that the numbers are so bad now that they have to take people who are not necessarily qualified officially with degrees and certification and put them in the classroom. It's something that I think points to exactly where we are with COVID and back to school. In-person education in a time of pandemic continuing to be a challenge for states dealing with vaccine protocols, concerned parents, and a thinning school workforce from teachers to school bus drivers. Now Oregon relaxing the standards for substitute teachers as their numbers shrink and issuing emergency substitute licenses that do not require a bachelor's degree.
We have also stated that this license is only for 6 months or the remainder of this school year. We really do anticipate that it would be a short-term license.
Anthony Rosilis is executive director of the Oregon Teacher Standards and Practices Commission. In a comment on how desperate the situation has become in Oregon, in December of 2019, the state had 8,300 licensed substitute teachers. A year later, that number was down to 5,500, and today Rosilis says it is just over 4,700, an unprecedented level of attrition.
They may have taken on other types of work. They may have also, as we're coming back to in-person instruction, there may be some that are concerned about, the health and the risks of coming back into in-person environments.
But it isn't just Oregon. New York dealing with shortages as well due to a vaccine mandate that went into effect on October 4th and is taking similar measures with replacements.
Ultimately, obviously, every student's going to have an appropriate teacher.
And in Florida, the Board of Education voting last week with the support of Governor Ron DeSantis to fine 8 school districts that have imposed mask mandates impacting the teacher workforce, but for the opposite reason as Oregon and New York. Advocates saying that the most important factor is to simply get teachers in front of kids.
We shape the future, and that's important. There's no more important work than that.
Nicole, one thing that I did ask Mr. Rosilis is what about the background checks, right? These are people that are not teachers that have not gone through those background checks. They're still just as severe. FBI, local police, and then there's a secondary district check for those teachers to have their backgrounds checked. So they're, at least at that side, they're prepared for the classroom.
Yeah,
Nicole?
absolutely. We certainly wouldn't want those background check requirements eased up at all. All right. Michael, thank you for that.